Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. I just want to preface this first of all by apologising for the previous video in relation to the Viborg second leg preview. I got the starting 11 wrong. Rice and Creswell were suspended for that. Obviously this video is being recorded prior to the game, but yeah, as I say, they were at the time of this recording, they will be, but by the time you guys see this on YouTube, they were still suspended for it. So yeah, I made a couple of mistakes. So apologies, and thank you to everybody that's pointed those mistakes out. I do genuinely appreciate when people give me feedback at any point, and also I always do appreciate when you guys give your opinion. So put your thoughts in the comments at any point of this video. Put your thoughts in the comment section. I always want to know, and I want to hear what everybody's thinking. But let's get into the crux of it. This is the preview of West Ham's second away game of the 22-23 Premier League season, where we travel to Villa Park to take on Aston Villa for a 2 o'clock kickoff Sunday afternoon, not on any UK TV channel. Check out the social media, more specifically the Twitter account. I will be posting up the details of where you can watch that game from, because obviously a lot of us will be using streams. I might be doing the watch along for it yet. It's a bank holiday weekend. I've got plans this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back in time to do it. If I am, we'll do it. If not, I'll do a post-match thoughts if I get to watch the game. But anyway, as always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys. As also you can see from the icon that's up here, there's also Villa gear in there as well. So then, and track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts, t-shirts. You are inundated with a lot of very, very good gear there. So any purchases you make through the link in the description below, as I always say, I will be sending the commission to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity in the Newham area that are helping those in the Newham area that are really struggling, and also in the Essex County as well, for that matter, to put food on their table. So guys, we all know how difficult the food crisis is becoming. We know how difficult the petrol prices are, etc, etc. So any purchases you make through the link in the description below, you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I, and you'll be saving yourself a few quid in the process as well, in comparison to the club shop. So it's a win-win at the end of the day. Make yourself feel better, get yourself a nice retro shirt or polo t-shirt, whatever you want, and you'll know that you're helping others that are less fortunate than you and I. So as always, guys, let's start off by talking about the officials. Now, the referee for this game is David Coote. His assistants are Nick Hopton and Timothy Wood. The fourth official is Anthony Taylor. Best place for him, to be honest with you. The best thing he can do is just press some buttons. And on VAR is Michael Salisbury, and his assistant is Simon Bennett. So, yeah, I mean, obviously Anthony Taylor's going to have a bit of a word in the ear of the ref, but in general, it's not bad. It's better because it's not on telly, so we're not getting the contentious wanker referees. Our last 6 away games up to Villa Park shows that we've won 3, drawn 2 and lost 1. David Moyes' record away at Villa Park shows he's won 5, drawn 5 and lost 2 as well. This is Villa's second home game of the season, so not really much information to go on in terms of stats. I'll leave that more for the second half of the season, as I always do. You know, Villa have won 1 and lost 2. I watched the Palace game before our kick-off against Brighton, and to be honest with you guys, Villa's defence is absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. They seem to be going back to the mantra that Gerrard had when he was playing for Liverpool. You score 2, we'll score 3 sort of thing. The only problem is they're not scoring enough at the minute. Players to look out for, it's pretty much standard, guys. Danny Ings, Buendia are the only ones to score at home so far. Matty Cash, Tyrone Mings, Martinez, the goalkeeper, Digne, Callum Chambers, Ollie Watkins, Ashley Young, you name it. But you'll notice the majority of those players there, bar the goalkeeper and Ashley Young, are midfield to strikers that we've got to keep an eye out for. You know, that's what I'm talking about. The defenders aren't all that good. You know, they're not all that good. So we really need to press them. We really need to press them like we were trying to do against Brighton in the second half, which I'll talk about in a minute. PremierInjuries.com shows only one long-term injury, which is Santos recovering from Achilles tendon surgery. But from other information, it also seems that House is a doubt due to a knee injury as well. Villa will more than likely go to 4-3-3 on Sunday, so our 4-2-3-1 formation will fit all the weaknesses that Villa have in that formation. So, of course, guys, this means now that for the Patreons, we will now go over and do a player analysis. Okay, so turning to West Ham, we've drawn Blackburn Rovers in the League Cup third round draw, which is the week commencing the 7th of November. I'll be there for it. Hopefully I'll be able to get my ticket once the details are available. Very, very looking forward to this. I love playing Blackburn. I love the League Cup. It's a great night out. And also, for that matter, you know, we're up against some tricky opposition. But we'll talk about that closer to the time. So going back to the preview, you know, while doing the notes for this video, I've noticed that David Moyes has been using, bar his stint at Man United, the 4-2-3-1 formation since 2010. So he's been using it for 12 years. This is the reason why I think we are very, very vulnerable and why everybody else seems to be able to figure out how to play against us. I genuinely do. So maybe this is a bit of a time for a change. No, maybe change the tactics a little bit. I mean, as I say, we are the only team in the Premier League without points or goals yet so far this season. And yes, okay, we're talking about the fourth game of the season, just over 10% of the way through. And, you know, that's fine from that point of view. But as much as I love Moyes, I do think he needs to either change the tactics, mix up the formation possibly, or maybe even just change the squad itself. No? Guys, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you're thinking on this. You know? There's no real new injury updates as yet. Soufal may be in contention depending on his concussion recovery. Premier League rules state that that it's at least a minimum of 6 days rest. Apparently he's training and he's ready to go. But to be honest with you guys, I'm not 100% convinced that it's the right game for him. I personally would rest him. Ogbonna doesn't seem to be in contention for the Premier League game as yet. Hopefully he's going to be playing, or hopefully he did play in the Europa Conference League game to get some bit more match fitness, but I don't think he's ready for the Premier League yet. Those two I would definitely rest. Now, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. Right, for those that have watched the Brighton reaction video, or the full-time thoughts I should say, you know what I'm going to say. I said it then and I say it now. If Ogbonna is fit, we play him over Zuma. 100%. I'm hoping for Zuma's sake that is just a bit of a glitch from his point of view. I really do hope that was a bit of a glitch from his point of view. You know, everyone has a bad day. You know, there's rumours floating around that he may be sustaining an injury, as maybe Rice, which might be the reason why they're not at full speed. I don't think it is, to be honest with you. I mean, for example, Declan Rice had a baby a week or so ago with his partner, so that might be the reason. You know, he's not getting much sleep, etc., etc. Kind of like that little dip that Fornells had when he was a dad as well, for that matter. And Lanzini, you name it. You know, every player has a bit of a dip when they become a new dad, for obvious reasons. But yeah, you know, this is my starting 11 that I think Moyes should be putting out. I don't think he will, but I think he should be putting the starting 11 out. Areola in goal, with a back four of Johnson, Zuma, Kahira and Emerson. Rice and Coventry in the defensive midfield positions, with Bowen, Fornals and Cornet in midfield, supporting Scamacca up front. So thank you very much for watching, guys. As I said, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you agree with my starting 11? Do you think it's going to happen, for that matter? If not, what's your starting 11? As I say, we might be doing the watch along, as I say, because it's a bank holiday weekend. I've got plans. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back in time. If I am, keep an eye out for it. But I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. You never know. I might surprise you. But as always, guys, look after yourselves. I hope we've had a decent game against Viborg in the second leg. But guys, in the meantime, look after yourselves. Have a cracking weekend as always. Hopefully the weather's going to change a little bit more. The time of this recording this is on Thursday afternoon, I should say. So we're right in the middle of the thunderstorm. Not as much as bad as it was in the morning, but we're still bucketing down there. So hopefully it's not going to be as muggy, because guys, I'm sweating me nuts off. It's one of the reasons why I'm wearing a black t-shirt, so you can't see what I'm sweating so much. But in the meantime, guys, as I said, look after yourselves. If we're not doing the watch along, then I'll do the full-time thoughts video for you guys if I get time to watch the game itself. So in the meantime, look after yourselves, and I will see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.